Hello and welcome back to a Hear2Listen special with Steph, Sam and Emily.
Hello.
We're
Takeover.
the little takeover Women's Week, so we thought, why not? Let's crack on.
It definitely feels a little bit like we're taking part in a riot or something. That's how it feels for me anyway.
What you feel like you do? I feel like we were doing something wrong.
Definitely.
Especially when you were on the phone to Dawn, like 10 minutes ago, you were like, no, we can't do it. We've got to do this. I was like, no, we just want to have some fun. The boys crack on every week, don't they? So I was just going to kick it off with a whole Netflix vibe.
Yeah, let's do it. The boys did one, didn't they? The boys did Watchmen. So we can do
and do you know what? I actually really enjoyed that podcast with them.
Such a good podcast.
Yeah, really good. I wish I was kind of involved in it.
So did I. When I was listening back to it, I was like, there was so much I wanted to say.
Sorry,
but
I
obviously
keep
I wasn't
yawning,
in.
but I lost my yawn then.
I've not actually listened to that podcast.
That's going to look great.
was
Thank
like-
you. I'm just going to look really boring.
Yeah, I've not listened to that podcast.
Oh, you
yet.
actually should. It's really good.
It's probably one of the best ones that they've done.
Yeah, definitely.
What are you watching at the minute, Sam?
American Horror Stories.
And what's it about?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
There's
Is there a film called American Horror Stories?
I don't know. I think there's like 4 seasons, but each season is a different story. So like season 1, it's one. All the episodes obviously carry on. But when this finishes, it'll be a
completely
different
different
American Horror Story.
Oh, so you could actually just start from season 2.
Yeah.
There's no following. I like that.
I didn't know
like
that
a
when I
lot.
started, which is why I went to season 1. It's a bit weird.
How many episodes in a season?
Oh, I don't know. I'm on
Live.
episode like 7.
Oh, a fair few then.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that's all right then.
But it's the one I'm watching. It's just about like this. It's called Murder House. So everyone pretty much that lives in this house ends up either murdering someone or gets murdered. Yeah, it's very strange.
Move your mic in.
Yeah, it keeps.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I haven't really started. Oh, I am in the middle of like Never Have I Ever, which is...
Have I ever?
Yeah, you
Is
watched
that stupid teenage
It is a
one?
teenager's one.
I've seen it.
And she's sort of like an Indian type girl. Her mum's
Oh, yeah,
Indian.
yeah,
The dad died, and she's trying to like get a boyfriend, and
I have seen it.
she wants to have sex, but
Yes.
But I think everybody at school then knows that she's had sex, but she actually hasn't.
She lied about it, didn't she?
She lied about
Yes.
it, and she's just got in too deep. I'm halfway through that. That's a kind of... There's nothing else to watch on, so I'll flick it on. Kind of like Friends. Like
It's just
Friends
an
is on
easy watch,
repeat
isn't it?
all the time.
I was going to say, how
on
many times
Netflix.
have you watched Friends from start to finish?
Probably about 3,000. Like probably in the
that is
past like
too
6
many.
months, because I have it on every single night before I go to bed. Like, and it's on relapse.
really?
Yeah, honestly, that's like a chill. It's the
Oh,
same
it
thing.
bores me though. Like once I've seen it, once I put it on, I'm
It
just
does,
like,
but that
oh,
is
I need something
like,
to
oh,
watch.
I'll watch that to fall asleep to. I'm trying to think what else I've been watching. Ackley Bridge, which is, you've probably heard of it. It was like, do you remember Waterloo Road back on Channel
Yeah.
4 like years ago? So I loved Waterloo Road, but it was rolled. I just speak too fast. Anyway, Ackley Bridge is the follow-on to that. It's the same characters, all of that, but it's based in a school, and these kids
Why
are...
did they change name?
I don't know. Oh, because
Is it
the
just
school
the-
changed
Oh,
from
okay.
like an academy to something else. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so but it is a follow-up.
But it is definitely, yeah, it's got the same characters in, but they lived in a deprived area, and they're mixing 2 communities, from like the Asian community to the white community, and bringing them together. And it kicks off massively, but they're all like combined, and loads of story behind it. It's really, really deep, but really, really good. So I'm watching that. I'm literally like,
I watched,
Steph show.
I watched a film the other day, Rooms. Have you seen
Rooms
that?
or
it's like
Room?
Room.
Oh, is it the one with...
The
I don't know
girl
what
that
her
gets
name is.
kidnapped.
Yes. Oh, that
you
is
see-
such a good movie. I went
Is
to
it
see
an
that in the
older
cinema.
film?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it
What's her name?
before I went out at the weekend.
Oh, her name's...
First time.
It's so good. It's really deep
freaked me
though.
out.
She has a kid, doesn't she?
Yeah, she
In the
gets
cupboard.
raped, and
Yeah.
she gives birth to a boy while she's locked in this room.
Shut up.
And it
Yeah,
goes
it's
on until
bad.
the boy's like 5, and then she decides to make an escape plan with her 5-year-old.
Where are they? Are they locked in a basement?
They're
No,
locked-
it's a
in
shed.
like a shed.
In the
effectively.
garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
and then
locked.
she gets out.
The boy gets out,
and
doesn't
he
it?
gets
I mean, we're
caught by
completely spoiling
kids.
this movie.
Yeah, he has to...
Anyone who hasn't seen this movie...
Oh no, he gets in the back of a truck or something.
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
he?
yeah.
has
And
to
he has to
pretend to be
jump
there.
out of the carpet.
Yeah.
doesn't he?
But he's never seen like daylight or
Yeah.
anything, so he's so
He's literally
mesmerised by
like-
it all.
Yeah, I
He
remember
gets picked
that.
up.
That's a.
It's
is that
based on a true
Netflix?
story, I
Yeah,
think.
I watched that stuff before I went on
it's really
my
good.
date.
Oh, I wouldn't do.
Really? Before, like, a first date?
Yeah, so
And on your first date, didn't you go to their house?
I knocked at the door, yeah. And
Oh,
mate,
Sam,
you were
you're
asking
breaking
for it.
all the kidnapper 101s.
Rules.
Literally.
I had
I'm surprised you're
backup
here.
Did you
procedures
send
in place.
anybody your
Of course you
location?
did.
Yes, I did.
You did, right.
Yes, I did.
Did you schedule a 10-minute in phone call?
I did.
Oh, good.
Like, I'm actually alive. He hasn't kidnapped
I
me
did,
and
I
put me in his
did.
garden shed.
I even said, if you don't hear from me in like 10 minutes, you've got my dad's number.
Jeez.
Blimey.
It didn't go in, just knocked on the door.
Okay, well, I suppose. I was thinking the other day about just like, I think lockdown must have come up at some point when we were talking about it. And just how long ago we all watched Tiger King. Doesn't that feel like
I've never seen it.
You didn't watch it?
No.
What?
Why did you not watch it, Sam?
You need to get on it.
Is it
Why
still
have you
on
not
there?
watched- Yeah, it must be.
I
It
put it
must
on
be.
and I just didn't get what it was about.
What,
so I
the
just,
first
It's
episode?
insane.
Yeah, the first episode, you have to just power through.
Yeah.
Second one, a bit like Making a Murderer.
yeah.
You know, when you
Oh,
start
that's
them first
good.
couple
I
of
like
ones
that.
and you think, this is going to really, you have to persevere with it. It's just one episode, 1 hour,
I
get
just
through
fall
it,
asleep,
and then
like-
you'll be like, bam, what have you opened my
It's like the
eyes
Game
to?
of Thrones. Every time I put Game of Thrones on,
Never
first
seen
episode,
it.
done.
Never
bored.
seen it.
Don't watch
Yeah,
it.
to be fair, I haven't watched Game of Thrones.
No.
I know there'll be loads of people that are like, oh my
Oh
God, they've never
switched
seen
it
that.
off. We've just lost all our followers, just like that. No, actually, I did watch a lot. I did watch a fair bit of Game of Thrones, but then I don't have Sky, so then I managed
Yeah.
like I couldn't watch it anymore or whatever, and so then
What's
the
the
last
last
little bit I
the
didn't
one
care.
I was obsessed with was The Last Kingdom, the Viking one.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's amazing.
What's that on?
Netflix. It's
Oh,
still
is
on
it?
there. I think there's like five seasons. I watched them all within like a few weeks.
Oh, I love
It was
when you can do
one
that.
after the other, but now I can't watch any other Viking show because it's just not The Last
No,
Kingdom.
it's not the same.
It's not.
There's loads of Viking shows as
Yeah,
well.
but The Last
have you
Kingdom-
seen Vikings?
No, I can't watch it because
It's not as
I
good.
watched Last Kingdom first, so then I tried to get to Vikings, and
I think
nah.
Max actually said something about that.
The Last
Max,
Kingdom.
yeah, I'm sure I heard Max speaking about it previously.
Yeah, when I was doing,
I think it was on that podcast actually.
Oh,
No, you said
yeah,
it. I
it
think it
probably
might
is
have been
then.
Watchmen.
yeah, when I was at Mum's during lockdown, I was ahead of them all, and they used to go mad at me because I'd be watching it and they'd come in, and I'm like an episode, well, about a season ahead of them.
I feel like you're lucky that you live on your own for that. Like,
Definitely.
imagine if you're watching something with somebody
and you have to wait.
they jump ahead. No, you're the person that jumps ahead.
Yeah, I hate
Oh,
waiting. If I
God.
want to watch it, I'm watching it.
Yeah, no, to a point, I do get that.
Yeah.
I do get
it
that.
depends how long it gets strangled on for, doesn't it?
Especially if you're at home and you've got like a free afternoon. What better way to do it than put your series on
Yeah, I
and get back
suppose.
into it? But then you have to wait for someone to come home from work, then say, "No, I'm too tired. I don't want to watch it."
I'm really trying to think of
That
what
would
I'm
be
watching at the
annoying.
moment on Netflix. I'm really struggling.
I've watched Grace and Frankie as well, which is on Netflix, which is like, I love Grace and Frankie. You ever seen it?
No.
Live.
I do, from the type of characters you two are, I don't think you'll be like, yeah, I love
No,
that.
to be fair, the few bits that I've watched,
You
It's-
quite
they're
like your
good.
light-hearted, easy watches.
Yeah, I like an easy watch.
Whereas
These are about two
we
old
do not.
ladies. Two old ladies in their 60s. One's really hippie-ish. Another one's like really prim and proper. And they go out for like, they're in a couples. They got their husband and wives. They all go out for a dinner. This is how it starts. So they're sitting at the table and they're like, oh, I wonder why they've organised this dinner. Their two husbands are lawyers. They run a business together. They're both sitting at the table and then they're like, we're leaving you. We're getting married.
to each other.
To each other.
So
Happens
both
every
their
day,
husbands
doesn't
leave.
Yeah, it does, but that's how it starts. And then them two hate each other and then they create this like amazing friendship and then it goes off in to like six other
like very-
seasons. But it gets deep, but it's good. That's that again, it is an easy watch. It's
Yeah.
not a hard watch at all.
You'd be the type of person that would watch Gilmore Girls.
But I used to watch
Yeah,
Gilmore
yeah, I
Girls.
would
Love
love to
Gilmore
watch
Girls.
Yeah,
It's on
it
Netflix.
is.
It is on
again.
Netflix. Yeah, I
Put it
did
back
watch
on
a couple
again.
of episodes.
Love Gilmore.
I used to like that. Channel
What,
5.
you should put that on in the background rather than Friends.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Much more.
I know Friends is just
Friends is a classic, but it's just how many times could you watch it about me being bored? I would get bored so quickly. And I do.
I watch it all the time. It is a bit relentless, to be fair.
I started rewatching Humans the other day. That's
Never
on
seen
Netflix.
it.
You haven't seen it? It was on Channel 4 about
Is
I
it
don't know,
like
about
robots?
5-6 years ago. Yeah, so they're robots, but there's a small group of them that have been given like sentient powers, which basically means that they feel. So they are robots, but they care and love and feel and whatever.
How did them robots get into it? Like, how come did someone make them?
Yeah,
And-
someone made them. So his name's Elstar or something like that. He made them, and they're based around his family and who he wants and what have you. And when his little boy died in a car accident, I think, and he turns his little boy into like half robot. He fills some of his brain
I
with
feel
robot
like I
bits.
may have started watching
It's so
this.
good. And eventually, like
Was it
I'm
on
only
Channel 4?
Yeah, it was
did
on
you
Channel
say?
4. Yeah, and I'm only on series 1 again to start
Was
with,
the
but I
advert
know
like
where
a
it's going.
Chinese robot lady?
Is that back
she's
on?
sort of Chinese.
I think I have seen it.
That sort of origin, yeah. I don't know where she's from, but yeah.
Did you say there's a new season out, or have you just watched it?
No, I just rewatched it again. They shoved it on Netflix, and I was like, "Yep, I'm down for that."
I think I have
it's
seen
so
it.
I'm
good.
going to throw this one out there, but I definitely haven't seen it. Stranger Things.
No,
every
I haven't
single
seen it
one.
either.
Loved
No,
it.
like I have.
You've
I
seen
think
it?
I've watched
Yeah,
a couple,
I've watched all
but
of them.
Everyone, there was so much
Everyone
hype
buzzes
around
over
it,
it,
and I
don't
think
they?
I just missed
I
it.
was
and
a bit disappointed in the last season.
just thought of a really good one.
Oh, go on.
You.
Oh
The
my
stalker one, like, yeah, you like it and you like it.
you.
Oh,
No, that's
forgot you.
freaky.
like, that's coming back out, isn't it, this year?
Yes, the next
I'm
season.
ready for it.
But I don't know how it's going to go because
Well, they've
of how
moved to
it's
that house,
ended.
haven't they, with their unborn child?
And he already
looks
started
through the
looking
fence,
through the
didn't
fence
he?
at that woman, and we
Yeah,
don't know
that
who that
was
was.
it.
There's so many
The
fan theories.
speculation
Yeah.
that it could be his mum,
Yeah.
neighbour.
What?
His mum.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Interesting.
twist.
Yeah,
There was some other
that's-
speculation as well, though, weren't there?
Yeah,
That-
there definitely was,
that
but he's going to
first
do it
season,
again.
though, it was very. When
Oh,
I was
but she's-
watching it, I was like, "What is Steph asked me to watch?" Because when you told me about
Oh,
watching
yeah,
it,
it's
I
a
was
bit
like,
mental,
"What
isn't
on
it, the
earth
first
is
season?"
this?" But then
Tell me
it's
to
so
watch
addictive.
the one about, is it John?
Oh yeah,
John.
Dirty John. That's what
Dirty
he's
John.
called.
Dirty John?
Dirty John. It's,
Very-
a
it's
thing on
similar.
Netflix.
It's
It's
similar to
sort of
You.
you.
Oh, really?
but he's really creepy and
Really creepy. But there's the, like, Netflix have made this
Yeah.
series, but then there's actually the original documentary on there as well.
So it's
so it's
based on
a
true
real thing.
story.
Yeah.
Whereas the thing with you, I think the thing that most people
Didn't
found
we
difficult.
watched Dirty John first, then we watched the documentary after?
Yeah.
I'm sure that
Did
was the
you?
case. Yeah, do it that way round.
So the
'cause I
thing
think
with
it'd-
you is that whilst he is creepy and obviously is a crazy
Wouldn't
stalker,
meant me then when you were like, you.
no,
Like, right.
The thing about the series You is that he is creepy and he is obviously a stalker, and you get to see that. But weirdly, he's likable,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what loads
I
of
really
women
like him.
struggled with it. Like
That's
loads of my
what,
girlfriends were like, "Yeah, but he is quite fanciable." I was like, "Yeah, but he is a stalker."
But that's what they.
Yeah, no, I actually, think he's all right.
he's a
That
nice guy.
He's a
John, though,
nice
isn't
guy. I
he?
really want to meet him.
That Dirty John one was very relatable.
Sam will knock on his door.
No comment on what I was going to say.
No, yeah, probably shouldn't.
Yeah, that Dirty John is because it's relatable, because it's true stories of how he manipulates the woman and the whole family and uses her and just takes. There's
Yeah,
so many men out there that do that.
Yeah, well,
No comments on
no
my
comments
past,
from
but
them, but
So
yeah,
it's just getting comfy.
there is. So
boys
when we
have
was
got
watching
their-
that, it was quite a deep watch, really.
Yeah, no, that one was deep. Like, You is deep anyway, but this was actually probably more relatable.
Yeah.
Not to me as a person, but more real life,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's what I'd say it was.
I do. To be fair, I do watch a lot of real life.
I like
based on
documentaries
true
and
stories
stuff.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
definitely.
Oh, I love a murder
Based on-
doc.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Did
quite
you ever
liking
watch
these,
Mindhunter? Did I tell you to watch Mindhunter?
No.
Either of you?
No.
That's really good. It's old school. It's based at like 50s, 60s or whatever.
Right.
When they start out, they do this like profiling of people. It's literally when profiling starts happening. The FBI talk about this type of person is the type of person that would commit whatever crime, and in this case, it's murder of a child, I think.
Right.
It's really good. They go and visit loads of murderers in prison and what have you, and it's based on real events.
Yeah, see, I've seen a lot of the prison ones where people visit or go and spend like a month in prison. Did you see, what was that called?
Or just for
watched
just for
They had to do
the
30
research or
days
whatever.
in prison, but undercover. So they was doing like a documentary to see what real life in prison was like. But the other prisoners didn't know that they weren't actually in there for something.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love that.
Have you not seen
What
that?
would you go to prison, or to watch the movie?
I would
What are you
love
talking
to
about?
go for a period of time.
Not
Oh
30
no, they
days.
had
30
it
days is a
hard
bit
in
long.
there.
I
They
think
had it
I think
hard.
I'd go for like 3 nights.
3 nights.
Yeah, just because like
Like a
you
little
you
holiday,
settle in, and
long
they won't
weekend.
like you won't get like that the
Yeah.
first crap on the first few days. Like they'll be like, oh,
I don't know.
let her have it lightly.
Do they?
I don't know.
The girls
I've never
with-
been to prison, but
yeah, the
The
women
girls ones
prisons,
do look worse. I
they
think I'd
do.
prefer to go in a men's prison than a girls because they do
Yeah.
look horrible. The girls.
They had like
ones.
code words that if they needed to get out, they had to put a towel around their neck or over like the camera bit, just so they could get removed quickly. And the 2 people had to do that because of their tough times in there and the fighting. And yeah,
We watched that Stacey Dooley documentary, didn't we, on Netflix?
Did she go prison?
Yeah, she went to see the women's prison, didn't she?
Oh yeah, in America. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all
It was
right.
interesting.
It was interesting, but I wouldn't say like it's not like previous ones that I've seen.
What, of hers?
No, Someone else's. I can't think. I was just trying to literally. I've got one in my head, but I don't know who's on it.
Prisons. Did you watch Orange Is the New Black?
Yes.
Did you ever get into that?
Yeah, we did. We used to always be like, right, new season starting. But I think the last two
bored me.
Not a fan.
I only watched the first 2 episodes.
I watched it because I knew what's happening. I want to know what's happening next, but I didn't. It wasn't. I had to get home and watch it.
I did like it the first few times, but after that, I'm over it. I was going to say Wentworth Prison. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I did start it.
Years and years ago, there used to be a show called Prisoner's Cell Block H. It's a bit like Bad Girls, but it was way before that time. And they had all different characters in this prison, blah, blah, blah. Right. Anyway, years later, they've brought out another one called Wentworth Prison. And
it's all not real.
No, not Will.
Okay. Not Will. Not Will.
It's not Will, Emily. No, it's not.
Fictional.
It's not real.
Okay, cool.
But again, that is actually decent.
Oh,
That's a decent watch.
Yeah.
Like, I would recommend watching that. Even to the last episode, the main character. I was going to kid. Are you actually going to watch it?
No,
though?
yeah.
Well, might do.
I'm
not going to give nothing away then because
I started it.
It's still good
When it was on Channel 5. But then that I had to keep waiting every week, and I hate waiting.
But that's why you should wait.
That's why you should always
wait till the end and then do that because Wentworth's very much like that. Like you need to see the next episode.
Yeah, I could start it again because I watched the first season, and then it goes off for like 6 months, doesn't it? And then when it started up again, I was like, oh, I'm over that.
You could easily smash through those in a day.
That is the beauty of Netflix, isn't it? That's the beauty of Netflix. Though you made me watch Broadchurch, and God, if I'd have had to wait each week for that.
Have you not seen Broadchurch?
Oh, it's good.
Sam, you'd like it. It's like
it's good. It's a murder thing.
A child's murder, actually.
It's got David Tennant in it.
What else was on there? Dr. Foster.
Dr. Foster.
That's a cracking watch.
That new one's coming out.
It's not the same.
It's not the same at all, but it's like a spin-off, isn't it?
Dr. Foster was.
It's got the woman from across the road.
Ian Hitchin.
Okay.
Years and years ago.
I think I remember someone saying about that years ago.
Yeah, I watched it years ago.
It was good though.
Might have been you that said it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
No, I finished watching that Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah, you said
follow on from Karate Kid.
You said Cameron was watching it. Did he love it?
Yes.
Has he seen Karate Kid?
No, we watched that yesterday, so I made him watch Karate Kid.
He'd never watched Karate Kid
before. And he liked that as well. And now
but he is only young.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's a classic.
But last night he stood in my bed.
Was he like 7?
Yeah, probably should be.
He's never seen Karate Kid. Yep, that's probably why.
But he did literally do the whole.
Of course he did.
Last night and kicked me in the head.
Oh, mate, he's going to be living his best. He'd be at school today, like karate chopping kids' necks and.
Yeah, but I like that.
I'm surprised you haven't had a phone call.
Please, can you come and collect Cameron, please? It's been violent.
Not had that call yet.
So was it good, Cobra Kai?
I did like Cobra Kai, but it was an easy watch. I wasn't having to watch it straight one after the other. I'd watch a couple a day.
Right.
But I did enjoy it because it's the same characters. So Danny Dorsey's back in it.
Literally the same people, isn't it?
They are, and even the old sensei, the nasty one. I can't remember his name.
No, I don't.
From Cobra Kai. Was it Cobra Kai's?
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, the old ones.
Set them up again, didn't he? That was the
so they were all in it, which was good. It was nice to have all them back in it. It was a good storyline.
They must have aged a lot. It's been a long time since Karate Kid. How long has that been out?
I don't even remember watching it, to be honest.
Steph.
No, I don't.
I've just been having a go at Cameron and he's 7.
Sort of.
You don't know it, do you?
I'm like,
go home tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to have to watch it. Like, no, I hope there's... Yeah, there is some good stuff on Netflix at the moment.
I feel like I'm coming to a...
Or you're coming to a standstill,
yeah,
like what to watch.
Start American Horror Stories.
Yeah, I might do actually.
Quite a few on there, so it's not a bad watch.
Someone else has told me about it, I think, actually.
Last night there's a lot of ghosts.
American Horror Story.
I don't know.
We don't know.
I feel, yeah, I'm going to Google it right now. Soz, guys.
Just everyone, just bear with.
American.
You're actually Googling it right
Horror
now.
Story film.
So you just made that up,
guys. Just made it up. No, it's a TV series, isn't it?
Yeah. That they've shoved
It's got
on
Lady
Netflix.
Gaga in it.
Has it?
Has it?
American Horror Story.
I'm only on season 1.
TV series.
Don't spoil it.
Oh, it has.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what, in one of the other
She won
series?
a Golden Globe for her season.
Well, thank you very much, Wikipedia.
Love that. Oh, it looks good.
Oh, well, I'll stick that on then. I have been recommended that by someone else, actually.
Yeah.
I've got a group of friends that are really similar taste to me. Sam and Sophia, they always recommend stuff to me. What was it?
They've got mixed views because they will like Grace and Frankie. They like
to be fair, they're
very up and
yeah.
So they're very different. What was the other thing that you watched?
I watched.
Yeah, I'm sure it was like a scary thing or...
I don't know. My phone's over there recording us, so I can't even check what I've watched on
don't know.
Netflix recently. I was like,
had a look through my Netflix.
I was
like, what have I been watching?
Scary.
Yeah, I don't know if it was scary or not, or like investigating one.
Oh, I watched. Oh, you tell you what, I did watch again. I watched it the first time, but I've watched it again. The Fall.
I haven't seen that yet. I started it.
So good.
But I haven't.
It's not scary, but I wouldn't watch it with my housemate. That's all.
Film or series?
Series. It's 3 series. It's about a guy who sort of pretty much lives a normal life. He's actually a bereavement counsellor. I say he pretty much lives a normal life, but what I'm going to say next means that he doesn't. And then he goes out of his evenings and like kills and rapes women.
Oh my God. Total normal life, yeah.
Yeah, no, but
that's what
he gets away with it as well. He
gets
gets away with it loads. Well, not fully, like obviously.
Yeah.
I can't spoil it, but
I've seen quite a lot of people say it's really good.
The main character in there, she got blonde hair.
Yeah, like really long.
So when it first starts, is she like you're a liar? No. Like, I'm thinking of something else called Liar.
I've put it on, and I think within 20 minutes I fell asleep, but only because I was tired. So I've never put it back on.
So a lot of people said about
it's a bit deep though.
Through lockdown that I saw recommendations to watch was the Surrogate. I think it was on ITV.
Do you know where we saw that on Gogglebox?
Yes,
I feel like I watched the whole series on Gogglebox.
My sister-in-law and brother, they watched it.
Yeah,
and
you said
they said they literally loved it. But it was deep, and it was all about a lady being a surrogate.
Yeah,
mad.
But they went through a weird system, didn't they?
Yeah, they ended up basically paying her themselves.
They went to like Greece or somewhere to get it done or whatever. The IVF stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't remember why.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But it looked good.
I love how we were just trying to make up that whole series. But
from the bits we've seen on Gogglebox.
Yeah, I've not seen it. I haven't seen it advertised. I don't like the way that Netflix will just give me certain things, but if I go on one else,
don't you hate on Netflix and they're like 90% your match, your suggestion? It's like Peppa Pig. I'm like, please.
Yeah, but if you've put it on before for one of the kids or whatever, that's what you get.
I'm just saying Peppa Pig as an example. But when there's
Peppa Pig,
clearly,
I don't know. My Netflix matches are pretty bang on. I don't normally get suggestions for other stuff.
I want new ones because they're all very similar, and I'd like if I go on my friend's one, I'm like, oh, why haven't I seen that come up on mine? Because I'd watch it.
Yeah. But I suppose, that's probably exactly it as well. Like when it's got like new picks or new releases, it's not stuff that's new half the time. They just annoy me, Netflix.
I tell you what hasn't.
They're all right.
A little bit.
It's Power, the new one's out.
I've never seen Power.
What's Power?
Don't insult her. Like Power's life for Sam.
What's it about?
Like, I think you'd probably like it actually.
Yeah, it's a bit like gangs, drugs, violence, normal like affairs.
The mixed race guys are at the beginning of it, aren't they? And yeah, I know exactly. And does he own a club?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen like the first episode.
Yeah, so they've got, but it's been on Netflix the whole time, and then now they've put it onto Star Play.
Oh,
we
so
have
now
to
you
pay.
can't watch it.
No.
There's so many subscription channels now that you almost have to be a member of all of them.
It will come out on Netflix, but it is on Star Play now. So if I want to watch it, then I have to pay to watch it now.
Glad you've there is a series or whatever you want to call it to watch on Stars Play, is
it's awesome.
Have you seen
it? Is it good?
Oh my God, it's about the mum that it makes her believe her daughter's actually got this illness, but in the end the mum kills the mum, doesn't she?
It is amazing.
That's based on a true story as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, me and Mum watched that at the same time.
But that's on Stars Play?
Yeah.
Stars Play. Can you do like a little
free trial?
Yeah, £2 for the month.
Oh, that's worth it.
Yeah, £2 for the month, and then it goes up after that. Right. So I just cancelled it.
I mean, a free trial that's not a free trial is a bit like, even £2 is a bit outrageous.
I got the free trial first, but then Mum had to pay because she missed that slot when we first done it.
Have a look. I'm gonna have a look for.
But yeah, the act is really good. It's is it Munchkin's disease where they. Is that what it's called? When they make them believe that their children are ill when they're not?
No.
What's that?
It might be. I don't know. It's a form of neglect, isn't it?
She had like a folder of illness after illness. She made her daughter have a wheelchair. She shaved her head for her. She made her believe she was generally really ill.
But how did... Well, obviously we'll find out if we watch. I don't want to find out,
it's definitely worth a watch.
I was going to say, so how did she kill her mum? But I don't need to know that. I just want to know that
that
happens.
It goes back and forth in time as well. So it will say, like, go back a couple of years of what's happening.
Right.
It is really good.
Oh, okay.
Just Googling Munchkin's disease because I'm actually intrigued.
If I've got that right, I'll be very impressed.
No, I'm literally...
I feel like you might have just made it up there.
Probably have.
I'm like, come on, it's like... no, it's not Munchkin's disease, but it is Munchausens.
Let's have a look.
It is along the same lines. I'll give you that, Sam. High five you on that one.
Oh, okay. That's where someone pretends to be ill or deliberately produces symptoms of illness in others. So.
Yeah, so she really convinces her
Munchausens.
daughter.
Yeah.
She lies about her daughter's age and everything. Like, so her daughter doesn't really know how old she is. It isn't until she finds her ID on birth certificate she realises how old she is.
Oh, maybe that's why she killed her mum.
It's definitely worth watching.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
Yeah.
I keep seeing it like advertising the cookies. On the
Yeah,
phone.
which is why I ended up doing Star Play and watching it, because I kept seeing it come up and I kept watching the trailer and I was like, I need to see it.
Yeah,
Can you
love
not do
that.
the same to watch Power then?
I could, but it's just principles annoyed me that it's normally on Netflix, so I
know,
should
you
be
used to
able
like,
to
oh,
watch
I'm
it on
watching Power
Netflix.
tonight.
And there's
I
only
can't
so many
talk.
fake email accounts you can make, isn't there, to
Yeah,
to get free trials?
I've got enough. I've got about 5, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I was trying to think if there's anything on Amazon Prime, because I have that as well, but I don't tend to watch anything on that.
Yeah, like I've got
Not as
Prime,
much.
but I don't actually use it
I do
as
watch
much.
a few bits on it. I haven't watched it
now and again.
recently.
They've been releasing lots of films on it because the cinemas have been closed. I know they've been
Hannah.
releasing films on
I
it.
watched Hannah on it.
Hannah.
That was really good. I got into that as well.
Is that a film?
Series. They've got a new one's just come out last
What
month.
is it?
So
she a
it's like
robot?
this firm. They
No.
train these. How to say it? They train women to become like fighters.
Oh, okay.
I think I've seen it advertised.
So they all get put in like a unit, a
Yeah,
centre.
yeah.
But they get taken from their parents, give them up for adoption or something when they were little because they didn't want them.
Yeah, and
this company takes them and trains them to be like military fighters.
Yeah.
Oh, wicked.
But
Well, not
a man
for
and
them,
woman
but-
kidnap a baby and they bring it up, but the mum dies on the way when they're trying to run away from the clinic.
Right.
And they grow up in a forest. So the dad trains her himself to be a fighter, but they
Rather than in the clinic. Surely, is that a better life?
because he's training her to fight them later on.
Oh,
against them,
to
'cause
go
they-
against them.
Because they knew
Yeah.
that they're trying to find her. They're always trying to find this baby.
Is that on Prime?
Yeah, Amazon
Love
Prime.
I might watch that.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
that
say
sounds
too
good.
much because it's quite
Yeah,
an easy
don't.
storyline.
Oh, do you know what?
Give it
Another
away.
good watch was, just made me think of The Forest, was when they couldn't see, they couldn't open their eyes
you
to
made me-
daylight.
Bird Box.
No, I haven't actually
That's-
seen
is-
that one.
Is it Bird Box?
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
it is
it is
something
Bird
bird.
Box.
Is it
Is
Bird
it Bird
Box?
Box?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
If it is Sam, you get another high.
I think it is Bird Box, though. I think you're right.
I'm just coming out of first.
I
things in
thought
my
you were going to
head.
say the other one, the one where they can't make
but
a
they can't
noise.
speak. What's that called?
That is such
And then,
a
like, a
gripping
monster comes
film.
out.
Considering how
Yeah.
quiet the film is, it is so gripping. And also, the parents are a little bit irresponsible at the beginning of that film, I think.
Yeah.
Why would you let a kid who's got a toy that makes noise, why would you let him have that toy, first off?
No, he deserves to die.
But secondly, why would you let him walk at the back? As a parent, in a place where there's all these monsters,
You know you
Oh,
live
Sam,
irresponsible.
I'll give you again. It's fucking it's Bird Box.
It's Bird Box.
I am
Awesome.
good.
Well done.
Sandra Bullock, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, love her.
Is a second one coming out? Oh no, that's a second one of that silent film. What's it
But
called?
that's a
That?
cracking film.
Bird Box.
The only thing
Yeah.
that round me up with that is the hype was so big that when I actually got round to watching it, I was expecting so many good
Yeah,
things.
the hype
It
was
good.
massive, but I actually didn't see it.
See, it was.
Sometimes I go against the hype.
Yeah,
I
it
just
was
don't
a
see it
good
out of
film.
Did you
principle.
not really like it?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen
That's
Bird
what I
Box?
mean.
You've never seen Bird Box?
No, I've not seen it. That's what I'm saying. Because the hype was so big, I think
Does it-
sometimes I just go against it, and I'm like, no, I'm not watching it out of
I'm
principle.
not, so
I don't know
it's better
why.
than that don't speak one.
I really,
Yeah.
I don't know what that one's called. I
Don't
keep
know.
missing it.
I think I've seen it, but
No,
honestly,
I
my
think you
memory
have,
of the
but
films
it's
is so
not
bad.
It's not as good as that, Bird Box.
Oh right, Bird Box. I don't
Literally
understand
cannot
why
believe
wouldn't they
you've
be able
seen
to
that.
see?
Because when they look up at the ray of light, if you like, then like these bird things come, don't they?
Yeah.
These birds basically kill you, but they turn you into like,
But you can do whatever you want as long as you've got a blindfold on.
yeah, as long as you do not open them eyes. And I can't tell you no more.
Oh, okay, okay. Maybe I just thought that was an unbelievable
You're okay.
plot.
They're okay when they're inside the house, aren't
Yeah,
they?
when they're inside and there's
It's only
no
when
light,
they go
it's dark,
outside.
isn't it?
Yeah. It's
So
not.
if it's
It's not
nighttime,
just birds.
they're all right?
It's like the whole atmosphere. The whole.
Yeah,
it's like a
because
demon sort of.
Yeah,
spook.
it turns people into sort of like a zombie sort of
Yes.
person,
Yeah.
Right.
and they can then infect you.
Yeah.
You just can't have your eyes open.
Right, okay.
Yeah, because the people can still infect you, but you like if you're trying to shoot them, but you're blindfolded.
Right.
I would probably
Yeah.
watch it again, because I watched that so long ago.
Yeah, I'd watch it again.
watch
Like, brilliant film. Brilliant film. Love that film. It's deep though. On edge.
It's frustrating to watch though, because it's one of them ones that you're like, why would you do that? Why are you going there? It is one of them ones.
Definitely. Well, I'm going to wrap this up, girls, because one, I need a wee, and two, I'm starving.
I'm hungry. My belly's rumbling.
So same time next week, and we'll smash it again. So that's bye for now.
See you later.
We've been here to listen, and you've been served.